Hey guys, welcome back to the Game Replay. I'm Dave the Usher. The game we're playing is Final Fantasy X for the Sony PlayStation 2. Okay, I wanted to come back here off the road above, come back to Luca, because there's a couple people hanging around we can talk to now. I tried to stop the Crusaders, but I tell you, those youngsters won't listen to anybody. I fear sin will crush them and teach them just how futile repentance is then. Nothing you say will sway us. The Crusaders will proceed with the operation as planned. I am well aware of the risks of this mission, but we cannot simply run away. Their owner's a Crusader. I'm only looking after him while the operation's going on. I'd hate to see these fellas left on their own. I hope their owner returns safely. That's nice. The Crusaders are really kicking up a ruckus down the high road. This operation of theirs is getting out of hand. Well, if they really can wipe out sin, I guess it's worth a little confusion. Sounds like this road journey could be interesting. As we're nearing this mission, I don't know, it just seems like a lot of Crusader action up here, probably. Please give this to the Lady Summoner as a token of my gratitude. The Crusaders are really active. I heard that the Crusaders are marching in from all over Spira. So here we are, up on the old road here. Looks like it could be a long one. Can't really tell from the map here. Anyway, we do have a save sphere over here. And now we have the option to play Blitzball. Yes, that's right. As soon as you're done the tournament, we can play Blitzball practically whenever we want to. Not anytime, but most of the time. We'll see how that works out, but anyway, you can select the Play Blitzball option, and we can roll through a couple of things here. Let's see, our selections: League, Tournament, which we cannot do right this moment, Exhibition, Tutorial, Team Data, Cancel, and Reset the Data. Well, we can go through all of this sort of thing here. Anyway, let's head back up the league here. You can see the prizes that they offer to first, second, third place. There's a top scorer. The tournament is unavailable to us now, but that kind of comes and goes. Exhibition, like, that's really just a regular match. The tutorial is basically the stuff they already wanted to teach you when we were about to go against the Luca goers in the Blitzball tournament. You know, just the rules, the basics, the moves, what you can do, what you can learn. You can go over team data, and there's our team right there. It consists of the Besaid Aurochs right now: Titus, Dato, Letty, Jasu, Bota, and Kipa. And if you want to, you can go through and look at their stats, you know, what team they're on, the contract, the salary, all his stats, the moves he knows, his key techniques he can learn. And then if you proceed, you can see the moves and the moves you can learn, even though you haven't learned yet. Of course, you can dive into that as you go. Right now, we're going to cancel. I do promise you this. As we proceed through the game, I want to, definitely, take you through a couple of games of Blitzball. I mean, it's really the same thing. It's Blitzball all the time. We've seen it all pretty much, but I wanted to show you a couple of new things you could do. They bring out a couple of interesting little scenarios in Blitzball, I guess. You're a Guardian, right? I'd like to give you this. Where is he? I got separated from my brother. I told him to meet here if that happened. I don't know what to tell you. Look at this guy.
This is a statue of Lord Mihen. 8 centuries ago, he founded a legion known today as the Crusaders. In just a few short years after their founding, their ranks grew throughout Spira. The Maesters of Yevon feared an uprising and accused them of rebellion. So Lord Mihen walked along this very road to go face their charges and refute them. He succeeded in winning the Maesters' trust, and his legion became an arm of the Yevon clergy. It was then that Yevon gave them the name Crusaders, which they have kept ever since. And the rest is history.
A statue of Meehan, founder of the Crusaders. And big props to this old man who seems to know a lot of info. Well, he's old.
Although this is a high road, fiends do appear. Be on your guard.
And that means random battles. Okay, so this guy right here is kind of like an ancient badass who was like, hey, I don't give a shit, man, I'm a rebel. I'm gonna march on up and kick some ass and take some names. And he became famous.
That one looks slow.
It's also tough. Let me handle this.
No way! I can take it! What the?
Told ya, Sir Orin's the best.
I could have done that.
So basically, they're giving you a minor tutorial right there about what Orin is very specifically good at handling, you know, which types of fiends. Kind of like the large, slow, bulky type fiends, I guess. That's Orin's job, you know. Orin, he's got the big gun, big sword, I guess you could say. So those fiends, as of now, are pretty much, in his domain. Now, the thing about this road is there's going to be a lot of random battles.
Now, so watch out.
There's going to be a lot of random battles here on this road. And this is a classic Final Fantasy enemy here. The bomb. And just like in recent bomb history of this Final Fantasy game, you know, a couple strikes, you haven't defeated them, and, well, booka! They detonate, and they do some harm. That's no good. So that's attack number 2. We've damaged him, but he's just not quite there. So now he's gonna start casting his fire and shit on us. That's no good. It's probably at this moment where my Final Fantasy OCD kicks in, you know what I'm saying? Where, okay, in this game specifically, you have to move in every character in and out, like I've explained before, to get, you know, to get EXP. That increases your stats, you know? You can use that, use it on your stats, you know, move throughout the sphere grid. The best way to do that is to defend. But in this case, in this playthrough, I'm just not gonna do that, just for the sake of time. I'm just gonna have to let things go. We're gonna get through these random battles as quickly as possible. So I'm just gonna call out Lulu right now, use the old Blizzard spell, and dispose of this fiery bastard. I mean, for me personally, I like to keep all of my characters kind of on par with each other, you know, like even them out. So right there, you know, the characters who participated in the battle, even though they just defended themselves, you know, they'll get the experience. You can go to the sphere grid. We can move. And we can use one of these spheres, in this case, an ability sphere, and we can learn sleep attack, or we could, you know, increase our evasion, or accuracy, or HP, MP, whatever. So I like to, you know, rotate all of our characters in and out of battle. That's what I like to do, keep them on par.
Do you know what those ruins are from?
Some old city?
Correct. A city most ancient. A terrible testament to sin's power. I tremble every time I see them. Compared to sin, humans are mere mud puppies.
But I believe humans are the only ones capable of defeating sin.
A good reply. I am relieved to hear you say that, milady Samana.
Oh?
Where are my manners? I am matron, a scholar, at your service, milady. I am on a journey, studying the history of our world, Spira, seeking its stories and secrets. My travels have taken me to many places, and I am troubled by what I have seen. Fragile smiles on people's faces, crumbling at the mere mention of sin. They are counting on you, milady. Give them a reason to rejoice once more.
I will.
Ah, so it's that old guy again, Machen. Let me tell you, this guy, he's one of those old school historians. He knows, like, everything.
Ah, Lady Yuna's guardians, I presume.
Ah, that would be correct. I got a feeling we'll be running into that guy again. Am I right? There's a chest. Good stuff. Yeah, we can walk through this road, pick up various items.
Lady Summoner, I presume.
Yes, I am Yuna.
I am Lucille, captain of the Jose Chocobo Knights.
And I'm Alma. We've been charged to guard the high road.
There have been reports of a large fiend appearing in this area with a taste for chocobos. Do take care, Summoner Yuna, if you are to rent any chocobos.
Thank you. We will be careful.
Good. We should get back to our rounds. Farewell.
Our prayers are with you.
A large fiend? Let's go get him!
Why?
It's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
What'd I say now?
Jecht said that a lot too. And every time he said it, it meant trouble for Braska and me.
That's very humorous. You know, I kind of liked how that guy on the chocobo was cut off before he could introduce himself. It was just kind of subtle, but you might have noticed that. So a large fiend is roaming around these parts and devouring chocobos, huh? You know, I kind of wish I could rent a chocobo. Where the hell is the chocobo rental? You would think they would put that rental place at the beginning of this road, but no such luck. I don't see any chocobo rental place. No go. So anyway, we're just gonna switch Titus in, you know? I'm not gonna spend all the time and move in and out each and every character in my party.
All right.
Not gonna do it. I'm telling you right now, it's hard. I'm struggling with my addiction. My addiction to moving every character out of my party. Hey, what's this little nook up here? Hey there, Guardians. Here, use this to defend our summoner well. I hear some big operations about to start. I don't know what the Crusaders are up to, but I say they're way out of their league. Let the summoners take care of Sin. It's the only way. Yeah, you just continue to look at statues or chicks or whatever the hell you're doing over here. Anyway, speaking of chicks, what are you doing?
Ah, a summoner party.
You too are a summoner?
My name is Belgamine. You are?
My name is Yuna.
Ah, the High Summoner's daughter. I've heard much of you. But you are still fresh on the road, are you not?
Yes, I am.
I might have a few things to teach you. Let us see which are stronger. My Aeons or yours? A one-on-one match. Not to the death, of course. What do you say?
I'll do my best.
Good. Before we begin, your Aeons have been healed. You can fight with your full strength. Come. Show me how strong of a link you forged with your Aeons.
Okay, so we got a little battle here. Kind of more of a friendly battle, I would say. Especially since she healed my Aeons. That's very nice. We can't use Ifrit, we can only use Valfor right now. I suppose because she summoned Ifrit. But that's fine with me, man. By the way, Lady Belgamine is voiced by Cree Summer, who kicks ass. She's got a great voice. So we're gonna summon up our Aeon right now, do a little friendly dukage, and the winner will take, I don't know, home the gold. Of course, you could pass on the battle. You know, we had the option to fight or pass. If we pass, you know, she just expresses her disappointment, I suppose. And that's it for that. Or is it? But anyway, what we're gonna do now is, you know, use our energy ray of death, our rainbow energy ray, whatever it is, and we're gonna kick some ass, shoot it out of our mouths, take a hit or two, and Aeon's attributes rise with those of its summoner. Thus, the Ifrit one summoner calls may be very different from one called by another summoner. Because this Ifrit's strength and HP are both high, it will win in a straight fight. Try fighting using your Aeon's shield and boost commands. Shield stops your Aeon's overdrive gauge, but reduces the amount of damage it receives. Boost accelerates the overdrive gauge, but increases the amount of damage received. Shield is best when you expect the enemy to hit your Aeon with a powerful attack. This Ifrit alternates between attack and meteor strike. A meteor strike is coming up next, so defend your Aeon with shield. And I gotta tell you, they overcomplicate these things. They really do. Okay, so my HP is dropping a little bit, I suppose. We can do a couple things, you know, they might want me to shield, to take less damage, to boost, take more damage but charge the gauge, you know, yada yada, all that. Dismiss, I don't think that would be a really good idea. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna attack. Now you can see Ifrit has its own gauge right there for boosting up its own attacks. Of course, it's not really filled up yet. We could also use our black magic if we wanted to. Alright, I will do a shield here. I might as well show it to you guys as an example, at least one time. So here we go. There you go. So it will use its meteor strike. See, it didn't even take off 100. It's pretty useful, but I suspect that Ifrit here is probably close to death. I would think one or two more hits would finish it off. And Buka! And there you go.
Stop. That is enough.
And the battle's over. We don't earn any AP, we don't earn any experience, coinage, nothing. So, you know, what's the catch? Why is it worth it?
Not bad for one so young. I underestimated you. Take this. You've earned it. You show promise. With more training, you could defeat Sin.
Thank you. But I think you might defeat Sin before I am able to.
I cannot.
Huh?
Or should I say, I was not able to.
You mean...
Farewell, Yuna. We'll meet again.
The way they were talking was just a little puzzling, don't you think? She was not able to, she cannot. Maybe that implies that she battled Sin already and, I don't know, lost. Hightailed it out of there. Obviously, Sin won't be an easy fight. But we got more random battles in the meantime. We can use our overdrives, but I think we're gonna save some of those. Speaking of overdrives, after this fight, I think I'll take you to the menu and show you a little bit more about kind of a way to customize in getting your overdrives to happen, you know, quicker or in different methods. Let's check that out really fast, actually. So we're gonna go to ability. Oh no, it's in overdrives. We have our spiral cuts. We're gonna go check our set modes here. Something we haven't really seen. As you can see for Titus, he has a couple things set here, but if you read the tops, it says charges when character takes damage, charges when characters damage enemy, charges when character defeats an enemy, so we can set like a couple different, you know, methods in piling up our overdrive to its maximum. So right now what I want to do for Titus, since he's an attacker, it would make sense for him to, you know, keep on the warrior setting. Of course, you can scan through all your characters, but since this is early on in the game, we haven't done a lot of fighting, so our characters haven't learned all the other modes. You see, I mean, Auron, for instance, he hasn't learned any of them. He doesn't know warrior. I mean, obviously, you would put Auron on the warrior mode, and pretty much just about everyone else hasn't learned anything. Oh, here's a new one, Comrade for Wakka, charges when allies take damage. That one could be useful itself because, I mean, there's 3, you know, party members total. For the most part, you know, it's either going to be Wakka or one of the other 2 taking damage, so that's a good way to get the overdrive. But really, I like to go with just the warrior method for my warrior characters. So we'll just equip warrior. Just a different preference, you know, everyone might want to select their own. I usually go with warrior for my fighters. And for my healers or my magic users, well, we'll get into that, I suppose, in a little bit. What's going on here? We got a lot of rubble around here, don't you think? I say we mug her, take the chocobo, and get the hell out of here. Uh-oh, it's a boss battle with the person on the chocobo. No, it's just some monsters. I guess they're standing in the way between conversation with the chick on the chocobo. I will dispense with this pretty fastly here. Yeah, this guy, he's kind of like the big boy around these parts. He's got a lot of HP. We can check that out right there on the info. These 3 do a pretty good job, but you might want to, you know, put in Auron. You can put in Lulu, cast some magic. It's not too complicated dealing with this thing. It's kind of like putting 5 wolves together. 5 wolves in 1. And there you go. We're getting power spheres, we're earning experience, getting a couple pieces of equipment. Nothing too special though, don't count on getting anything special. We can go to the sphere grid, we can continue on here. And for the sake of the video, I suppose I can just do that right now. Usually an off-the-clock thing. So raising the old evasion, hitting R1, scanning throughout the other peoples. As you can see, Auron is way back at the beginning. He's got nowhere to go but this way. So increases HP. Kamari, who the hell knows where this guy's going? I talked about Kamari's sphere grid before. Basically, he's kind of like a free agent. You know, you can, especially in the beginning, you can do with him pretty much what you want. It's up to your own preference, really. That seems to be it. Hey.
Our prayers are with you.
A lot of good that'll do me. Maybe in this world. In this world, prayer is huge. Titus, what's wrong? Feeling worn out? There it is, flee.
Live and let live.
Not sure if I actually used, I might have used that in a past video, but it's very nice. Use the flee, not one at a time, all 3 at once. Just get the hell out of there. A-okay.
My Lady Summoner.
You're a summoner? Yes. My name is Yuna.
I'm Callie.
Nice to meet you, Callie.
Lady Yuna, are you going to bring us the calm?
Yes. Very soon.
Yay!
We're looking forward to another calm, my Lady Summoner.
I'll do my best.
And good luck to your guardians as well.
What's the calm?
The calm is a time of peace. It comes after a summoner defeats sin and lasts until sin reappears.
Huh?
Sin dies and is reborn.
I get it. I thought it was weird. Yuna's dad defeated Sin 10 years ago, right? but Sin's still here. Didn't make much sense till now. Wait, if it just comes back...
Don't say it isn't worth it. Because it is.
Even for a little while, people can sleep in their beds without being afraid. That kind of time is worth anything. Don't say it isn't worth it. Your words that day, Yuna, I remember them well.
Sin dies, and then is reborn. Hey look, a blitzball. And Buka! Nice. Oop. Hey, that was my ball! Gee, you really socked that puppy. Why don't you become a blitzer? Maybe someday you can play for the Goers. Fuck you, kid, you're a dick. Okie dokie. It's funny how it took Titus so long to, ask the question. I thought it was weird. I mean, Sin's been defeated. Yuna's old man defeated Sin. Sin's here. What? Okay. Okay. But as the player, we have to gradually learn these facts. Otherwise, we'll just be shocked. We can't handle it all at once, man. We can't handle the truth. Kamari, get the fudge out.
So, how shall we do this?
Oop, by the way, there we go. By the way, in the last scene, I was just kind of waiting while the little girl was running around in circles going, yay, yay, and acting like a crazy little kid. I was waiting for someone to just stick out their foot, and just trip the kid on their face. That would have been awesome. Out of our characters here, which one do you think would be most likely to do that? Like, Yuna, you gonna defeat Sin? Right? Too much sugar today. How you doing? Yeah, real soon, kid, a lot of shit here, people are dying. It's kind of like war, it's crazy. So which one of our characters would just get, put off with the kid? Just trip the kid. Fall on her face. Where's this kid running? I'm beating you. I'm beating you. Alright, we'll have to pause here. Oh shit, 3 of them. Okay, that's not a bad one right there. So what would be a good method here? Well, really, Lulu, I suppose, with these guys would cause the most damage, being the Black Mage and wielding the ice. The icicles. We'll just shoot a couple of icicles at their faces. A little blizzard. We don't have Kamari in our party. I believe he's our only character that has the sensor equipped on his weapon right now. Might as well move out Waka. Can you finish him? Oh, I bet that was barely a kill there. Yeah, Kamari. Yeah, he's got the sensor. So yeah, 850. Obviously weak against the old ice. The old ice ball. Kind of like how they enlarge. Just kind of shake it off, Lulu. What damage is she doing? Can she do a 421? She can. Oh, she does. She does it well. And you know what? Let's just move in Titus.
It's me?
Not really. What's that? You want to see what happens when they explode? I suppose. Let's see, if Titus is up, we'll just take a gamble. See if can Titus finish him off or not. Oh, can you do a 215, Titus? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Guess you won't be finding out. He explodes! Not a big mystery. And also, we really haven't had a lot of places to gain experience and move around in our sphere grid. This is kind of one of the better places so far in the game. It's pretty nice. Okay, what kind of area is this? Yeah, we got some nooks here. Some of them are empty. That's because previously, in previous game attempts, there would be, Albed primers kind of just sitting around. I'm looking a little winded. Sometimes Kamari, early on especially, will have a little difficulty getting the real lightweight opponents. But since he's kind of like in that middle class, you know, between lightweight and heavyweight, you know, sending him in instead of Orin will work just fine. Have we talked to this guy yet? Here's a little something to cheer you up before the big fight. I'm gonna vanquish Sin and return home a hero. Us Crusaders, we're gonna make history with this operation. For the first time, people other than summoners will defeat Sin. Yeah, okie dokie, they must have an ace up the old sleeve. I stocked up on too many. Please take one if you like. Once the order is given, I'll be fighting on the front line. That's everything we've trained for. High Summoner Yoken, who slew Sin, started as a Crusader. If I fight as valiantly as Lady Yoken, will I too receive Yevon's blessing? Don't know, don't care. I'm just learning about Sin coming back to life. You know? Wrap my head around that. Preemptive.
Oh yeah!
Ah yes, the flying enemies, always leave them out. Waka. Yeah, you better hold on to that Moogle, Lulu. Don't you love Lulu's weapon of choice? They should have just made it something like, I don't know, a hairband. I don't know, something not visible. Not some sort of, like, stuffed animal toy that you hold. I don't know. Like some kind of, like, a magical claw, you know, like something you wear in your hand, right? An accessory for the women. Not that, but, you know, shit, that's the least of our troubles with this weird game, okay? If you want to talk weird stuff in Final Fantasy X, you know, there's a lot much more we can talk about, but hey, we don't have to get to everything in this video.
No difficulty.
I foresee no difficulty either. Yep. We can't spoil everything.
Let's go.
Don't worry. If it looks weird to you, I'll talk about it. Okay, once again, we kind of... What's over here? A chest? Oh yeah, a lot of people are being very helpful along this road. I haven't really run into too many random battles. It actually hasn't been that bad, or it hasn't seemed that bad to me. Probably because I'm not, you know, okay, it's time to level up. I'm not running back and forth, trying to gain experience. You know, if you just run through the road, A to B, it doesn't take that long. Of course, we don't know how long this road is yet. Ah, damn. I will tell you, it does go for a little bit here. So what's up ahead? Got some action. Give me a big enemy. That's not a big enemy. Alright, 3 monsters. Can take care of them with these 3. For some reason, I hate that guy's attack.
Ha! Oh yeah!
I kind of think because the whole, like, motion of his movements just take up time.
Farewell.
Like, just do your movement and attack me already, you know? I don't need you to flap your wings and with your eyeball and all that crazy shit, you know? I have to deal with enough of that summoning crap. I don't have to watch you all day. Move it! Okay. So where's that thing going? More importantly, I wonder what's in it. More importantly, why couldn't we be in it to hitch a ride? I'm telling you, this road is no picnic. We're meeting all kinds of crazy, weird, shady characters. Some of them who might have a history of violence.
Hope it's easier next time.
That was pretty easy, Waka. I don't know what the hell you're bitching about. Is it because I'm not taking care of you with potions and cure spells? Suck it up. Don't be a puss. So that was Luzu and Gata, you probably noticed. Where the hell are they going? Hope it's easier next time. Yeah? Oh, come on, Orin. You have like twice as times Waka HP there. We'll take Waka out. Titus needs a little boost. Oh, probably not a bad idea there. Get him! There you go. Don't miss, Kamari. Don't make me angry, Kamari.
All right.
You'd think one of these times when Titus like throws that sword up, he would have like a hard time catching it. It would come down. The sword end would like just go right into his foot. Ah, fuck! God damn it. Titus, I told you not to showboat, yeah? I'm sorry. My foot.
Hey, we saw the game. You guys were great.
Congratulations, Waka.
Hey, stop loafing around.
The Lady Summoner and her guardians.
This mission requires our full attention. We've no time to waste. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Apologies, ma'am.
Carry on.
See, keep your head down, say sir a lot, and you'll do fine.
Right, sir.
Hey, Yuna. Even though Yevon rejected us, we still believe in you. That won't ever change.
Thank you, Sir Luzu, Sir Gata. But, you know, it's not too late for you to go back to Besaid and...
We should be going, sir.
Now, I don't know if it's me, but I feel like there's something lost in translation there with the original Japanese version and, you know, our North American, European version. I mean, was something funny there? I mean, why was there, like, the laughing gestures and, like, the whole, you know, ow, my head, you know, and then run off? I don't know, it just doesn't seem right to me. Like, what? The reaction you had doesn't fit with the scene that just happened. I don't know. Anyway. There are lots of fiends, so stay sharp. Use this when the going gets tough. Do you see that sign? What a gaudy ad. They're way out of line. It's not good once those guys get going. I don't know. It's like a billboard kind of thing. I can't read it. Seems fine to me. What's the big deal? What's the problem, lady? We gotta advertise our shit. Got problems with advertising. Okay, so we're wearing down, but it's okay. You gotta know rest is around the corner. Substitute in Orin. Get Lulu in here.
Well then, what next?
What next is select black magic, damn it. Finicky controls. There you go. Of course, all the pieces of equipment you don't want we can sell, so it's all profit. What's going on over here?
We'll defeat Sin any way we can.
But Yevon's teachings say...
Enough.
I only meant to...
Are you all right?
Lady Summoner?
Yes, I am Yuna.
It is an honor, my lady. My name is Shalinda. I am a disciple of Yevon.
What was all that about? The Crusaders operation?
You mean the one Gata and Luzu were talking about?
I heard they were to use forbidden machina. I had to stop them.
Huh? Why?
The use of machina is strictly forbidden by the Yevon priesthood.
That's bad, yeah?
Let them use whatever they want. They still won't defeat sin.
But it's not about defeating sin. The teachings of Yevon must be upheld.
Yeah, right.
But you don't understand. The Crusaders won't even listen to me. And it's all because I'm just a lowly acolyte.
Don't say that. Well, I haven't been a summoner for very long myself, you see. Still, I can't put myself down every time I fail. People are depending on me. They're depending on both of us.
Yes. Yes, you're right, my lady. Absolutely right. Thank you so much, Lady Yuna. Now, I feel I have the courage to finish my training. I will do my best to get myself appointed to a temple as a nun.
Yeah, so that's Shalinda. I don't like her. Never liked her. She's got no backbone, and she annoys the hell out of me with her whining and preaching. Ugh, go be a nun. If I fight as valiantly as Lady Yokon, will I too receive Yevon's blessing? Stop asking me that. And we got a chest up here. Thankfully, no one has looted yet. We're about to come around the bend here, but of course, let's throw one more random battle in. All right! Calm down, Titus. Jesus. So we got a Titus, Lulu, and Waka situation here. Ouch! Waka, you have 21 HP, yeah? You think you can make it? Oh, you're okay. Ah. Been a long stretch here. So what's next? Ah. Could this be a place to rest? I say we deserve it.
We rest here.
But this isn't our bed shop.
Is that a problem?
They don't believe in Yevon. And in Luca, they kidnapped Yuna.
Where were her guardians?
Oh.
Sir Orin's just concerned about your health.
I'm not tired one bit.
Well, I am.
Yeah, isn't Orin like one of the great guardians? Maybe we shouldn't piss him off. Maybe we should follow his advice and rest while we can. Maybe we shouldn't open our mouths because we screwed up before in Luca.
As if I could sleep.
As if, Titus. As if. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't, say too much since previously in Luca, we dropped the ball multiple times, failing to protect Yuna and all. Anyway, guys, this is probably a nice old place to call it a wrap. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm Dave the Usher for the Game Replay, and stay tuned for the next part of Final Fantasy X. I will see you guys next time. I am out.